is I'm a little bit psychic, and I know what you're all thinking. You're like, no, you're not. Yes, I am. I promise. I'm going to show you. I think like I'm getting 60% of you are going to be in a failed threesome in the next year, just so you know. Yeah, I was dreaming about you. I right before I saw you. I saw the nose ring and everything. It'll be good at first, and then maybe leave after the first hour. There's always one person who's left out, you know. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. But yeah, whenever I tell people I'm psychic, I get a lot of questions. A lot of male comedians will be like, if you're so psychic, when am I going to lose my virginity? I'm like, I said I was psychic. I'm not a miracle worker, okay? But if you want, I'll give you a special on a discounted reading, and I will look at your Tinder profile and tell you all the jokes that are scaring women the most. We're going to get you a date for 2025, Todd. Yeah. There's some that aren't virgins. They usually swing in the other direction, but that's a whole other story. Female comedians, we're somewhere in the middle. We do okay, but not great. You know, that's sort of our bread and butter. We get a lot of guys who like to tell us what we should do with our jokes, and we love it. We love it. So find me and DM me. Tell me all the things I messed up tonight. I know you're the smartest guy in the office. Yeah, that's our favorite. So the most scandalous job I'd say that I've had is I used to be a dominatrix in New York, in the city. Thank you. A couple of my clients came tonight. I'll give you guys that spanking like I promised, right in the back after the show. Yeah, it's always interesting. I know you're like, Professor Rotondi, I was just taking you seriously. I've always liked foot play, and I've always been, open-minded, and I've always been broke. So just add Craigslist to that equation, and the world is your oyster. It's an interesting world, though. It's, I'm mostly retired these days, but I have lots of fun memories. The first time I went for my interview, they were like, oh, you're a body and a woman. Okay, you got it. They're like, but we want you to take place in the meet and greet, which is when all the women working meet, the man of the hour who comes in, and they're like, come up with a sexy name and a sexy intro. You have 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, no pressure. They hand me a pair of 5-inch heels. I've never worn heels before. I'm like trying not to fall down, rehearsing my name and my little intro. And then I go in and I say, hi, I'm Mistress Kitty Payne. I was trying to cover both the scary and sexy bases, And you're gonna have to pay for your punitive damages, motherfucker. I was trying to think of something sexy, but I could only think of those personal injury lawyer commercials, over and over and over again. And he stared at me very confused. And I just said, for a mistress who says weird shit and is titillizing and can play good dead bodies, call 1-800-ROTUNDI. I did not get that gig. But he was a film director, which was really cool. And he was making a movie. So I got to be in the movie as a dead body. But it was still a very nice networking situation.